Good evening. New beginnings are often discussed as painful endings. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Northern Governor commends official community collaboration in ensuring Ashura success. Ali Abdul Hussain Al Asfur, Northern Governor, accompanied by the Deputy Governor, conducted an inspection tour of several Ashura processions in the governorate. Al Asfur commended the efforts made by official bodies led by the Ministry of Interior as well as community organizations, heads of matams, organizers, mourners, volunteers and paramedics for their cooperation and discipline, which contributed to the success of the events and reflected a sense of social responsibility. Muharraq Governor highlights role of security services in ensuring Ashura success. Salman bin Isa bin Hindi Al Manai, Governor of Al Muharraq Governorate, held an inspection tour which included several Ashura processions in the governorate. The tour was attended by Deputy Governor and Director General of the Police Directorate. He reviewed the efforts of the relevant authorities to ensure the success of the Ashura season and the safety of the participants. His Majesty the King affirms appreciation for government's efforts in ensuring the success of Ashura commemoration. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa expressed his pride in the government's efforts led by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, in supporting the commemoration of Ashura. His Majesty praised the government's commitment to ensuring the success of this significant religious occasion by providing the necessary preparations and facilities. His Majesty the King noted that Ashura, with its profound spiritual and cultural significance, continues to stand as a key pillar of Bahrain's long-standing tradition of religious freedom and sect diversity. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
Cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Closure of lane on Sheikh Khalifa bin Salman Highway, Sheikh Isa bin Salman Highway towards Seif. The Ministry of Works, in coordination with the General Directorate of Traffic at the Ministry of Interior, announced that maintenance work at the intersection of Sheikh Khalifa bin Salman Highway and Sheikh Isa bin Salman Highway Sar Junction towards Seif will close the right lane. 2 lanes will remain open to ensure smooth traffic flow. The closure will be effective from Sunday, July 6 at 12 a.m. to Tuesday, July 8 at 5 a.m. All road users are requested to observe and obey the traffic rules for the safety of all. His Highness Sheikh Khalid marks Arab Youth Day. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, SCYS, President of the General Sports Authority GSA, and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee BOC, affirmed on Arab Youth Day Bahrain's commitment to empowering young youth and enhancing their role in national development. His Highness Sheikh Khalid said that Arab Youth Day is an opportunity to recognize the energy and promise of young people across the region. He affirmed that youth are the greatest asset for advancing development. NIHR visits Coast Guard Detention Center in Sitra. A delegation from the National Institute for Human Rights NIHR conducted an inspection visit to the Coast Guard Detention Center in Sitra to assess inmates' conditions and the extent to which their rights are upheld in line with the national legislation and relevant international standards. The delegation was briefed on the center's role in safeguarding their rights and responsibility of the pre-trial detainees, along with an overview of the key procedures in place. Now we shall go for another short commercial break. Welcome again. Death toll from Texas floods reaches at least 43, dozens still missing. At least 43, including 15 children, have been confirmed death following flash floods in central Texas, authorities said on Saturday, as rescuers continued a frantic search for dozens more campers, vacationers, and residents who are still missing. The casualty toll will likely rise, authorities have said, as localities beyond the main site of the disaster in Kerr County were affected by the flooding. A Travis County official said 4 people had died from the flooding there, with 13 unaccounted for, and officials reported another death in Kendall County. Paris opens River Seine for public swimming for first time since 1923. Parisians rushed for a dip in the Seine on Saturday as authorities opened the river to the public swimming for the first time since 1923 after an extensive cleanup operation spurred on by it were being used last year as a venue in the Paris Olympics. 3 sites along the banks of the Seine in the city will be able to welcome over 1,000 swimmers daily until August 31st, officials have said, to the delight of the Parisians and visitors who were among the first to take the plunge. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Lab English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Prashana Sultana. Good night.